What's good with everybody? How to become more spiritually aware. Okay, becoming more spiritually aware is pretty much all this is becoming more connected with yourself, right? Connected within yourself. I'm not talking about externally. I'm talking about internally connected with yourself, right? Now, to start off becoming more spiritually aware, all it is being able to sit down and connect with yourself. Connecting with yourself could be anything. Connecting with yourself could be, okay, you're thinking deeply, right? Okay, but then go from there. Go from there. Okay, you're thinking deeply. Now the next step after that is, okay, I'm thinking deep. Now, how do I know I'm thinking deep, right? What is thinking deep? Who defined thinking deep? You know, how are you even able to say that you're thinking deeply? Right? That's one thing you got to think about that stuff, right? Then once you get to that point, you're going to come to realize there's something else inside of me, right? It's something else inside of me that's clearly different from I'm thinking deeply and there's something different inside of me. Pretty much it's something clearly different within me that is different from all these thoughts in my head. Different from, okay, I'm thinking deep. But how do I know I'm thinking deep? Who noticed it? Who defined thinking deep, right? Okay, you gotta go come with all that, right? And what you just did right there, if you completed all that, you became more in tune with yourself, right? You became more in tune with yourself by sitting down alone and you just did some internal work. You didn't do no external work. You wasn't doing push-ups. You know, you wasn't boxing. You wasn't shadow boxing, right? You was doing internal work, right? And the reason why that's beneficial is it will naturally come, but some stuff that I can tell you guys right now of how that's beneficial off the jump right now is you will feel more connected with yourself. You will feel more self-confident when you come out of that stuff because it's like you came to realize that only you can control you. Only you can connect with you. Only you can do what you just did, right? You go outside, you go in public, nobody you see can do what you just did, right? Because you are powerful. You is powerful. You can't connect somebody else to themselves. You can't do that, right? You can't go out in public, see somebody and connect them to themselves. You can only do pretty much what I'm doing right now and, you know, let them know your own experience and let them know your stuff. But that's not what this video is about. How to become more spiritually aware. That's the first way, right? Connect with yourself. Another way to become more spiritually aware is to, you know, that was some internal work, external work. Let's get into that. Once you finish doing that, you will notice more stuff starts to come like self-confidence and self-trust. You start to respect yourself because you really found that true power within you, right? You start to get your life together. You start to become more mature, right? Pretty much as a man and stuff, right? Now, this all applies to females too, but you know, I'm a male. I'm here for my males, bro. So let's get it. You know that after that, okay, yeah, so external pretty much benefits. I just named the benefits of external, you know. Become more spiritually aware, you go internal, you get external benefits that come with it naturally, right? And that's just how it is. Now, let me go more in depth on external, not just external benefits, but how to become more spiritually aware and what that has to do with external, right? Okay, so if you find yourself going out thinking of looking at people, thinking about people, you have to realize that that is not really you thinking about them people, stressing about them random people, right? You will, once you realize that, because you remember you just did your internal work, right? You just got finished doing your internal work. So refresh, bring that back into your mind, right? That internal work, yeah, that's not you didn't just that's not going to waste. You did it, bro. You powerful, right? So you bring that externally, you will stop thinking about them people. You will realize that that's not really you. You have a true power within you, right? Okay. Now, another thing externally is you got to stop drinking. You got to stop just all that BS, right? Drop all that because it's not worth it, bro. It's not that it's not even worth it. I'm not gonna come on here and say it's not worth it because that doesn't even make no type of sense. I'm saying it's not gonna do anything for you. What are you doing it for? You just finished your internal work. You coming out here, you drinking alcohol, you smoking. You with a bunch of people. You around a whole lot of people that's not really doing stuff for you. You could feel that it's doing bad things for you. Why are you even there, right? Okay. Now, that's pretty much with that, right? Another thing you can do is you could start to work out some more, right? You could start to go out, go outside, get outside in nature, right? Getting in nature, that's a big thing, right? Just going outside and getting some air in you, right? Just being outside, right? I don't know about you. I'd rather be outside than inside, right? It's just better. It's just outside. They build houses outside. We're always outside. It's just we're in a house outside. So I'd rather take the house away and just be outside, right? Because outside is all there is. Now, that's with that. That's that external stuff, right? That's how to become more spiritually aware overall. It's really just tapping into that you're like pretty much what I said in the first couple minutes of the video. That internal work, external stuff comes naturally. You could put in some external work, but you can't put in only external work. You got to do the internal. You got to and the internal work's really, really pretty. The internal work's really simple too. All internal work is just, you when you find yourself thinking deep, okay, how do I know I'm thinking deep? What is thinking deep? Who defined thinking deep to me? Who's noticing that I'm thinking deep? That type stuff. You find the clear difference between, okay, there's somebody noticing it and then there's somebody actually doing it. And that's really it. I'm out. I love you guys because I love myself, and stay powerful.